during this presentation, you saw a little bit why we defined the slogan of this version as more in less time. There are a lot of changes where you have to, you don't have to do all the clicks that were necessary in the past version. You have a lot of features that are more accessible, and there are improvements in the way the things are generated. And I think here when we talk about installation, one of the most powerful features of this version is at CYPEPLUMBING, okay? So the automatic layout of water supply systems in CYPEPLUMBING, okay? So yeah, you can create your BIM model, and then literally with one click, you can have the water supply installation of a bathroom, for example, or a kitchen, or any other wet room. Okay, so with one click, and you see that is one click, you can generate the installation and model the pipes, the hot water system and the cold water system of your building. Okay, to show that, I've prepared a little example here. This is a floor of a hotel. Okay, one of the floors of a hotel. It's not a finished model, but it's enough to show you how it works, okay? When you create a new project here at CYPEPLUMBING, you have one option that is to import a BIM model, and this is the case. So my project have here some layers of information. So I have here the building elements, the furniture, the sanitary appliances, and also the spaces. In this case, in my architectural model, I just modeled the wet places. It means the bathrooms, the toilets of the rooms of this hotel, okay? Because I need the information, this volume, to show this feature to you, to show how it works. So the volumes from the BIM model, the spaces from the BIM model, they will use it to establish the limits where one installation can be generated automatically, okay? So in this case, you can also see that for each one of the sanitary appliances, I have these rectangles. They represent the different consumptions that I have in my installation. Okay, and this information can also be edited. I can change the general data, the properties of these consumptions. We can create a library of consumptions or use this information selecting a code when in the general option of the software, okay? And the idea here is to connect all these consumptions with pipes, okay? And this is the new feature that I will show to you, okay? So to do that, I'll activate here my spaces, and I also activate this option here. I can activate these spaces. They will be highlighted also with this purple option, okay? And it's very simple, very, very simple. Using this button here, the generation option, I have here different types of generation. I think the most interesting is this one, generate the installation of a wet room. I just have to click here and click in my room. And as you can see, the software will create the installation for us, connecting all the elements from using this information, the limits of the space and the types of consumptions that are available here. Of course, we can add more information here and have more complete installations. For example, if we have valves that are already defined here in the space, the software will try to connect the valve for you. And there are some modified configurations I will show to you in a while. But just to prove to you that it's just one click, let me do it again here, or for example here, or there, or there. Let's zoom in here and click and click. And as you can see, just with one click, we are introducing these pipes automatically, okay? The pipes, they are generated according to some criteria, as I said before. Could be passing through the wall. We can add spaces, define some spaces between the pipes. We can decide if they go through the roof or the floor, okay? And to change the default properties or the default parameters for this generation, we can use this check here and define if the pipe path is going to be along the ground, along the roof, or into the wall. And we can set some parameters like the height of the pipes or the distance of the pipes to the wall when we have pipes inside of the wall, or the horizontal distance between pipes, or the vertical distance between pipes. So you can set these parameters before you click, and once you click, the software will try to generate the best path for you. Okay. When we have two spaces and we have to connect two spaces, the software will try to go creating a path through the doors that connect the space. But you can also use some options that are available here to create like passages between two different spaces, and or block a door, for example, and then force the software to create a path into a specific area to you. And if you have to create vertical paths, you can use this option here to define where is the shaft of your building. So the software will try to look for the shafts of your building, the shaft that is nearby the installation of a wet space, and create the path through the shafts automatically. Okay. Another option, or there are other options here that are, for example, the option to generate all the installation after a shut-off valve, or for example, you can connect the joining elements to aleatory different elements by using this option, just selecting one element, another element, and creating a pipe automatically from this point. Okay. Very soon, in the next weeks, we will publish a tutorial in our Cype learning section at our website, where you can see how it works. But I also will share with you a little video that is part of a blog post that we just published, showing to you 10 examples that show us that Cype really increase our productivity. And Cype Plumbing is here. And in this video, you see some extra information about it, showing you a little bit more about what we just saw, but also explaining how the parameters are configured and how you can import information from a BIM model and increase a little bit more the productivity, combining the information from the BIM model and this new tool to generate the paths or the layout of your installation. Look, in this example, we are connecting the water supply point with the meters, and with the meters to vertical combination of paths. Okay, so yeah, this is one of the Cype Plumbing 2026 new features that is available for you. You just have to update your software to this version to have it. Okay.